really. It ain't that much of an issue. Grandpappy's back. So I'm gonna mute.
It's the off-road races now. Oh boy, that always separates the men from the boys.
It's starting, Grandpa.
Turn it up.
I got it up.
Not your hearing aid.
Oh.
The TV.
Oh, dang.
Off-road in this series. Drivers face a new challenge here as they battle hostile terrain where control is just as important as speed.
Ha! See that? See that? That there's your cousin Sarah driving that Ford.
Will this year see another Ford take the podium, or will we see the Chevrolets on top form?
Of course we will. So let's get over to the starting line for the...
You scared me, Ben. Scared me. You gotta love those grandpappies. Turn it up. I got it up. Not your hearing aid, the TV. What is that? Oh my gosh, those grandpappies are so funny. Alrighty. Well, I didn't redo any races in that, so I don't think I have enough money. Oh yeah, see, I have the minimum amount of money because I did not redo any races, so I didn't have any extra. So we're only limited to being able to use the Chevrolet Equinox. I see a lot of these. I see a ton of these on the road. But yeah. Then there's the Avalanche. Dang, that Avalanche has really high top speed. Jeez. All of these seem to have worse handling than the Cobalt. Not a surprise, though. Chevrolet Colorado's Z71. And this is an interesting thing. I've never seen anything like this. Even though, you know, being a Chevrolet, you would think I would see it around here. But, well, it's a concept anyway. I don't know if this ever went into production. But, yeah, it has the best handling. Alrighty, so we have no choice but to go with the Equinox, though. Let's see. Let's go with this pretty green color. It's alright. We don't have any money for tuning, but that's fine. We are a beast. We got this. I probably should do the minigame first, though, so that I have all the little money to tune them. Okay, so rural route 1, snap it. So let's do this first. Take the photographer to the designated scenic spots. Hold on, did I make sure I unmuted? Yeah, I did. Sometimes I mute myself and then I forget to unmute myself, so I'm just making sure. Alright. So take the photographer to the designated scenic spots. Let's do this. We're going to use... Oh, we're using the Borrego concept. A reporter has arrived to cover the event, and it's your job to show them to the high spots of the town before their flight leaves. Race to the indicated spots so that they can get the snapshots they need. So we got 4 minutes to get all these. And I don't remember how many there are. This thing does look really cool, though. Hey, I like it. I like it. It's like it's a truck that wants so much to be a coupe, you know. Okay. Oh yeah, that's the problem. Well, I kind of messed up already. Oh. Yeah, I'm slowing down too much or not enough. Well, we haven't failed anything yet on the Chevy side, but we're going to eventually. This game is very forgiving, though, so even though I've screwed up, I might still be alright. We'll see. Okay, keep her rolling. I don't remember how many there are. I want to say 8, maybe. but I'm probably wrong. I'm probably just making up a number. Okay. Alright, coming on up. Oh, this one's kind of hidden though. Oh, then there's another one right around the corner. So I'm curious how many points you get for something like this. I don't know if it ever tells you. Oh, dang, we got this thing up to 115. Okay. I don't know if I'm going the right way or not. We have a little over a minute left. It looked like there were a couple ways I could have gone. Okay, maybe it is 8. Because I'm having to go pretty far for this 8th one. Or maybe not, because here it is. Oh. And wouldn't you know? Oh, yeah, I definitely ain't getting this then. Was that, so it was more than 8. It's 9 then, ain't it? It's alright. We can do it the second time. I ain't even gonna lie, I kind of sucked on this. Alright, where is it? Ooh. Oh, shoot. Dang, I did so bad. Okay, I want to see if I got any points for this. I didn't win. I got a bronze. Did I get any credits? We'll see. You gonna play some Yoshi while watching? That retro achievement site has you totally hooked. Yeah, that actually looks really interesting. It makes me think of a site that I used to play on a long time ago before I actually got into emulators and stuff, and before I ever started YouTube. Called retrouprising.com, and my name probably still has some high scores in that site for some games, like Zombies Ate My Neighbors, and I did pretty good at Pac-Man as well. Okay, so I did get some points. I got 1,000 points for getting third in that. Okay, or getting a bronze. Alright, let's try this again. Man, my teaching job has me so stressed. Like, it's taking me hours to make up a test, and I'm having to make up one. And we have virtual Fridays right now, and I still can't get it all done on Friday. And then they're going to be taking that away fourth 9 weeks. So, I don't know. I'm to the point where I'm just going to pull whatever test that I can find. You know, if the kids cheat, they cheat. Because I just simply don't have time to make up. Don't have time to make up tests. So, that was the problem I had. Is kids were cheating for the tests that I used at the beginning of the school year. They just look them up and just get the answers online. So I started making up my own tests, but I just ain't gonna have time for all that. I don't know what to do. I don't really have time to do very much. Just relaxing things. Yeah, I already worked on it like 3 hours today, but I just couldn't concentrate. I just wasn't in the mood. So it was like I was wasting time that I could have been doing on something else. Trying to work on this test that I just was not in the mood to work on. It just sucks. Okay, I'm trying to go a little faster because, as y'all saw, I missed it by 20 seconds last time. It was actually... I don't remember what I used for the Ford side, but it may have been something faster than this. I'm not sure. Oh. Maybe it was the Ford RS200 rally car. Yeah, that'd definitely be faster than this. Yeah, Chevy don't really have anything on the rally side, does it? Oh my goodness. Yeah, this ain't going well. Yeah, RetroUprising.com. Yeah, it's still going. Yeah, that was, yeah, I used to spend a ton of time on that site before I got into YouTube. And before I started teaching. Yeah, oh man, those were the nice days when I actually had free time. Yep, before I became a teacher. Then all I did was work at Pizza Hut, and I was the ASU math tutor. Let's go this way. I think this might be faster too. Because they actually do give you an option here. It might give me just the edge I need. Yeah, that was way faster. That's why I lost last time. By so much. Oh my goodness. Well, if I didn't pass like 3 of these like I did, I would have had a chance. But I actually think I probably got 20 seconds. I mean, it ain't impossible, is it? Yeah, it's just too far. Yeah, if I didn't pass so many of them. Oh, yeah. It's okay. We can get a silver. Well, that'd be more money, I guess. Yeah, I definitely could have done that. Alright, let's do it again. We got this. I think it took me 3 attempts on Ford as well. Or maybe 2 attempts. I probably did get it my second attempt. I don't remember them. So yeah, my plan for this evening, after I didn't find you on the site. No, I was... What was my name on that site? Sky1989? I think that was the username I used. Because like I said, that was before Sky Hurricane was ever born. That was, so yeah. I probably still am in the... I used to be in like the top 50, but I'm probably still in like the top 200. Maybe, who knows? Haven't been on there in a while. And once again, I brake too late. I'm really doing bad with that. It might have the numbers on at the end. No, I was just, yeah, I was just Sky 1989. I think that was my username. I actually think I'll be faster if I brake a little early. Braking late and passing it, that's when you really lose time. Oh yeah, you used to have a lot of fun on that one. And believe it or not, Viz.com was another one I got on. And that's actually how I found the "Oh No More Zombies Like My Neighbor's Hack." That's what got me into that. That's probably around 2010. Found your join date. Oh yeah, 2009 to 2017. Our last visit was October 2017. Dang, it's been that long. Gee, since I signed in. Dang. 2009. Such a long time ago now. Yeah, it's just sad, man, because, like, I feel there are so many things that I could enjoy. But, like, being a professional, you know, being a teacher who has to be a professional, you don't have any time to enjoy things, you know? It's just like, oh, work is so important. You gotta, and God forbid you actually have time to plan while you're at the school. No, you gotta use your time at home in order to be adequately prepared. Yep. But, oh well. How else would I make a living? It does help me to live, you know. I'm good, Adam. How are you? I kind of like living. I don't know about y'all, but living is kind of nice. Sometimes. Okay, I better slow down. It's sad, but, you know, I'm sure I'm not the only one who just wishes sometimes that if I go to sleep, just not to wake up. But I know I shouldn't be that way. And I'm not saying that's an everyday feeling, but there are definitely those days. Definitely. Okay, I could save some time if I can sneak over to this. Or not. I'm gonna seriously fail this again because I missed that. Living was nice pre-2020. Well, that sucks. Once again, I failed it. I knew it was there, but what do? I hit the freaking rail and... Is it really a success game? Is it really? You're just trying to butter me up. Come on now. Play event again. I guess I have to, don't I? I have no choice. No choice. Alright, boss. But yeah, since it's my birthday, a week from tomorrow, or it was my birthday a week, yeah, before tomorrow anyway. I don't want to be too specific. Yeah, turning 32, it's like, what have I done with my life? I mean, yeah, I'm a teacher. I guess it should make me happy because a lot of students tell me that that I'm their favorite teacher, and they've never been able to learn math like they've never been successful in math like they have this year. And I'm like, wow, that really does mean a lot to me, and it does. But I'm like, you know, there's more to it. There's more to life than just doing a good job at your job. You know, and like I said, my job is so exhausting. So exhausting. But like, you know, I wish I could do more than that. Oh, it was my birthday a while ago, Adam. You're almost a week late. But thank you. But yeah, I didn't do like any special stream. Actually, I did stream on my birthday, but you know, I didn't put in the title, oh, it's Sky's birthday, you should, you know, celebrate. No. Because honestly, man, my birthday, it's the day that I dread more than any other day. Because I'd say ever since turning 28, my birthday has just become a terrible day. It's just like getting close to 30 and then reaching 30 and then passing 30 is like, oh, you know. And all the things that I hoped to have done by the time I was 28, you know, still haven't been done. And yeah, it just sucks. I feel like I'm doing way better this time, but who knows. I probably should have done one of the races first. That way, at least there would have been some success in in this. You know, because this is going to be split up from the first part. Like my first thing was 100% success. Like the first part of Chevy, I didn't have to redo anything with the Cobalt on the modern muscle. But this is one of the hardest things. Yeah, I thought I would have been married with kids too. I thought by 28 I would be married with kids. I always wanted to have kids, you know. I really did. I always wanted to have like a son and a daughter. But heck, the older I get now, I'm to the point where it just becomes increasingly less likely that that'll ever happen. Really, I have nobody to blame but myself, you know. There was one person that I really loved, but I guess I shouldn't put all of my eggs in one basket. I guess I thought there was a chance, but there wasn't. And that was my own fault. I mean, I really have nobody to blame but myself, because honestly, I haven't put really any effort. Like I said, my job takes so much energy as is, and then my YouTube channel, Twitch, takes so much energy that really there's just not much energy left to focus on other things. Okay, I'm doing good on time. Golly, that is so evil. How sharp, which I guess they want you to turn around. Okay, but yay, we did it. 2020 was the year where you was going to take time off work and not only find my true self, but do things you want to do. But that's all went down the toilet. Oh yeah, Ben, you're not the only one. I'm the same way. Like, I would have thought with the extra time that I could have done some things like that to myself. But then again, part of me was afraid, like, is it a good time to do that? Because, you know, I mean, when there's a deadly virus transmitting, is it a good time to go out and meet new people, or to even online try to find somebody new? So I don't know. I just basically like a front wheel drive car stuck in a snowdrift without snow tires, just sitting there spinning my wheels, getting nowhere. It's basically been me. Oh, I didn't realize I need to push the X button. Go on. Oh. Oh, that's my first time my controller. No, I don't want to do that. Shoot. Ooh, scare me. Alrighty, saying all honesty, being single does give you more freedom, I think, but it can also make you more lonely. 40 is the age limit that I will no longer think about having a child, I think. Yeah, probably me too, Ben. Although I probably should just be thinking of that right now. Let's do a race. I probably should just be thinking about that now because I doubt it'll happen. And I have become a little happier. Like, I'd say last year was more depressing than this year. Last year and the last 2 years. Of course, I don't really talk very much, about what's going on, about how I feel, but like the last 2 years was especially hard. Because I first turned 30 but like this year I'm like, since I've kind of given up, it's not as hard, I think, because I basically pretty much given up. So I don't really care that much anymore. So it doesn't really hurt as much when you just resolve yourself to the probability that it ain't gonna happen. Just move on, Some people are just meant to be single and alone. And that's not bad because just because you don't really, just because you're not married or the equivalent of that doesn't mean that you're alone necessarily. I mean, you still do have people who care about you. So you have to take that into consideration. Now, let's see what our Chevy Equinox can do. It is very slow. 110. That's about what I expected. I think that's what we got the Expedition up to. I think around 110 when it was stopped. This thing has no power in 5th gear. But yeah, I have to tell myself, just because I'm alone doesn't mean I'm really alone, So, you get your little blue nose out of my way. Out of my booty right now. Yeah, better give me my position back. So I would use my... We're using it. 119, and I can't really get away with that. What was that? Jeez, I sounded like some kind of gremlin. Oh, this thing is so slow. This thing is in dire need of tuning.
Makes it look so easy.
Okay, I'm saving my nitro. Oh, crap. No. I don't have any nitro. Go. Oh, go. Oh, man, that was barely winnable. Jeez. Yeah, 2020 was one crazy year. Ow! My leg. That's what I get for sitting in a bad position. Yeah, 2020 has been a crazy year indeed. And whoa, that race was like, whoa. No. And you have to think, if you look back at your life, there has been a lot of memories made and achievements completed, even if they're not things you dreamed of. Yeah. Yeah, I guess just like, I don't know. You just see people around you or people that you've had in your life as you were growing up that were married, had kids, had a family, all that stuff, and well, I got a lot of points now. And they only did 10% damage. I'm doing really good about not damaging my vehicles. And I don't know, you just want that for yourself, really, but No, no. Life is just so crazy. The only aspiration you've actually completed are some of the cars you've owned. Other than that, you dreamed of your life to be completely different. Yeah, same here too, Ben. Same here. Even like, what have I completed? Like, when I was a kid, I never dreamed that I would be a teacher. I mean, I actually wanted to be a meteorologist. I wanted to be a hurricane specialist. That never happened. Hence the name Sky Hurricane. That's where it all came from. For those of you who don't really know much about me. But yeah, I initially wanted to be a hurricane specialist, meteorologist. But did not happen. Like, I don't even know what I've accomplished. That's the sad thing. Like, I became a YouTuber. That's not something I wanted to do as a kid either. You know, YouTube wasn't even a thing. So, oh, I gotta hit the right signs. So not that sign. I gotta hit the graffitied ones. So yeah, thank you. No, let's not downshift the first gear because that didn't work. So we're using the Chevy Colorado. See, this truck looks really good in this game. I mean, this is really how it looks in real life. Okay, now I want to hit that one. Olsen. So we got to hit all these signs in 235. I don't think this one was really that hard. I think I did have to redo it, though, on the Ford team, because I kept hitting the wrong signs and crap. Okay. This thing is so slow. I can't tell it's any faster than my Equinox. I almost wish it would tell you, like, instead of telling me I hit 6, like, 6 out of what? You know, what am I going for? I wish it told you that. Just a minor criticism. Nothing too intense. Oh, let's not hit the wrong sign. Because I think you actually do get penalized. I think that's why I failed it on the Ford team, because I didn't know what I was doing. Yeah, it's sad when the people you know become the people you knew. People who you used to talk to for hours, now you can't even look at them. Oh yeah, I have a lot of people like that. Yeah. Like, the people I used to... Like, if you were to look 2 years ago, the people I used to talk to, completely different than the people I talk to now. Completely different. Some are still the same, but... And I mean... Oh, shoot. I didn't realize I was done. I mean, it's not like I've really... Have I changed a lot? Yeah, I probably have changed a lot. I mean, I just... Very may be a lot of it. The people may not enjoy me. Dang, I destroyed the time. They may not enjoy my company like they used to, you know. And they've changed as well, so... Just happens, I guess. Okay. Alrighty, so I think we got the... Well, let's tune up our Equinox, because I think we got the minigames out of the way. You originally wanted to be a race car driver, but your parents didn't have the huge amounts of money required to get there. Then it was to be in the army and rise up to the ranks there with your best friend, but that ended when we were deployed to Afghanistan and only I returned alive. Really, Ben? I didn't know about that. Did you ever tell me that before? I didn't know that you were deployed to Afghanistan before. And wow, your best friend was killed. Dang. That is intense. Yeah, I never knew that. My grandpa, he had told me a lot of stories from when he was in the army. He retired after over 20 years of service. And yeah, he had gone. He fought in the Vietnam War, and so he was over in Okinawa for a long time. And it's just pretty crazy. War is such an ugly thing. War is just so ugly. Honestly. Never got close to someone after that, after fear of losing them again. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I can kind of understand that. That's another reason that I've been afraid to try to get too close to somebody. Because, and I think that's one reason that I'm still single as well, is that the closer you are to someone, the more it hurts when you lose them. And I think that's another reason the last 2 years have been so hard for me in particular, is because two of the people that I was closest to, I basically lost both of them. So, you know, it just really hurt. Yeah, so I definitely understand. But wow. You have mentioned it before, but it's something I don't really like to talk about. Same when you watched it happen. Feeling helpless. Yeah, and there's not anything you can do. Sadly. I mean, you probably couldn't have saved him. It does help our acceleration. But yeah, probably really wasn't anything you could do. But still, we always want to blame ourselves, you know. I know I do. Like for the loss of the two people that I was referencing, I wonder what should I have done? Because there had to have been something. There had to have been some way that I could have handled it differently to have it not end in catastrophe like it did. But I don't really know what it would be. Because that's the thing. Like, I was trying to be as careful as I could the whole way. And I just don't know what happened. Well, Ford versus Chevy personal session. Alright, let's see if this Equinox is any better now. Come on, Granny. Dang, she definitely seemed to be zooming now. In the 0 to 60 department. Oh, yeah. I hated this track when I was using the Expedition. This track sucked. It was so curvy and stuff. Or maybe it wasn't this track. Maybe it's the next one I'm thinking of. I sure pulled away somehow. Yeah, you're not gonna really get a very high speed on this one. Like you saw in the Ford parts, you probably, well, I know for a fact you don't want to damage your car because it will have rougher acceleration if you get a lot of damage. So I think this is the most damage I've done. I think I had 40% damage in one part with the Cobalt. I have a feeling I probably passed that in this. Oh no.
Well, he's certainly making a sorry, Tom. I'm gonna have to cut you off because I don't want to listen.
I always hit that wall.
What's unique about the Westington Cup is that drivers face a variety of challenges. There are 5 categories.
Dang, we are destroying them.
To the diverse classes and the unique challenges each bring. That's right, Tom. Thanks, Gary. Anything else you want to add? No, I just thought you said enough, and it was time I said something.
You know what? You was in a dark place after that, blaming yourself. That's when your parents pleaded with you to leave and get a job at the place where my dad worked, and that's where you've been ever since. So that kind of, yeah, in a way, that's kind of sad too, because you wonder. I mean, I agree though. It's good to get your mind off of it because honestly, it's in the past. We can blame ourselves all we want, but it doesn't help to blame ourselves. So, but in a way, you're like you still feel guilty for keeping yourself busy and forgetting about it. But only 40% damage. That wasn't too bad. I don't know. I'm just rambling at this point. All right, our Equinox should be good to go now. Rustic Run. Let's do it. Point-to-point race. So yeah. Yeah, I definitely understand where you're coming from, Ben. This might have been the race that I had a hard time winning with the Expedition. I can't really remember though. My memory is booty. Oh, we got that Ford RS200. That should be the fastest car here. Will you get out of my way?
Chevy's just having some fun together there. Nothing serious.
Already made me damage my beautiful car. Dying 120. Oh, and then we hit a wall. Now we can't get off the wall.
Well, he's certainly showing us what he can do.
Okay, yeah, that was bad. We got a decent lead though.
This guy's going
Dang, we're just pulling away.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's just sit in silence for a moment and watch the master at work.
Dang, is the Chevy Equinox OP or something? My goodness. They're not that far behind.
Wow, that's amazing control. This is amazing driving. Yes, I'd expect. Tom, don't ruin the moment by
Yeah, they're right there.
The Ford should just retire now. They'll never catch him. This is amazing driving. Yes, I'd expect. Tom, don't ruin the moment by It's a Chevy victory.
It's not as beautiful as that 1944 F1 though. The only beautiful grandpappy. Oh man, that 1940 Ford pickup. Oh my gosh, that thing. Whoo! That thing was so beautiful. It actually was too beautiful, I think. Oh man, hey, we're gonna see some good grannies and grandpas in the next part, but I'll show y'all in this part though, because classic muscles next. There's a character in this SNES game I love, Plock, whose actual name is Grandpappy. Worth the play. His actual name is Grandpappy. Heck yeah. Dang, 80% damage. Yeah, I could tell it was slower than what it should have been. Grandpappy. Heck yeah. That's pretty awesome. Alrighty. Downtown drag. Oh, we're pretty much about done with this. So drag race, and then we got the last thing to do. You get to play as him and every... Oh my gosh. You really are making me want to do that. I get to be Grandpappy. Wow, man. Jeez. What in the heck is this thing? Oh, it was that Ford Bronco thing that I could have chosen. It's Mickey Mania levels of hard, though. Be warned. Oh, I think I'll pass then. I think I'll pass, Dopey. Come on, Equinox. Oh, yeah, we killed it. We killed it. Yeah, see, Mickey Mania is a game, like, there are a lot of games I think it's just better if I just watch somebody else play. I thoroughly enjoyed watching you play that last night. It was like, because it actually was cool seeing the game, you know. It's just, because games, they're made for a reason usually. Like, they're not just for entertainment value necessarily, but like a lot of times a game will tell a story. Or in the case of Mickey Mania, it was paying tribute to the old cartoons, you know. Like each level was a tribute to each of the different videos or cartoons of Mickey Mouse. So I thought that's, I'm not explaining it very well, but something like that. I thought it was interesting. So seeing you play it, that's really all I ever need, you know. Like I don't need to experience the game directly myself. I think I'll pass on that pain. It's a very sweet game, just so brutal. So yeah, it might be something else that I wouldn't mind watching you play, but I would probably pass on playing myself. Okay. Let's see if we can actually not destroy our car in this. Oh my gosh, whoa. Whoa. So yeah, I gotta beat 350. I think this would be pretty easy to do. So I guess what I'll do the rest of this evening is I'll probably work a bit more on that test, but I'm also editing my next Zombies Ate My Neighbors project. Guess what, y'all? I recorded that in like July of 2018. 2.5 years ago. Oh, that was the one I always mess up. Yeah, July of 2018. And there were a lot of reasons that I hadn't put it up yet. Number one, I knew it was going to be a pain to edit. Number two, a lot of crap went on with one of the people who was in the race. But, you know, after a lot of thought, I was like, you know, I think it still would be an icon for the channel. And also, I was very cranky during that. I don't remember when I was going through and editing, I was like, oh God, man, I was a freaking snake. Jeez, man. So, like, I was so... And I don't know if it was because something happened that day or that week when I was recording it or when we did the race. But I was just really cranky for some reason. And that was another reason that I've been slow to actually edit it and get it up. But I finally decided I'm not just going to throw it away. For one thing, two of the people who were in the race, well, they haven't done anything to deserve to not have a showcase. So even if one person, you know, something happened with, that doesn't mean that it should not be. You know what I'm saying? So I can't. Yeah, it's a very old one. Yeah, over 2 years ago. Yeah, it was of the Oh No More Zombies Ate My Neighbors hack. We actually raced completing that hack. And I just never have edited it. So yeah, I may edit a little bit more of that. I'm not sure how many achievements or what I want to do with that. Because like my other races that I've edited, I did a lot of fancy achievements and stuff. But I don't really know. Like I basically could edit it, render it right now. I mean, I basically could start. It's ready to render. However, if I want to add achievements, then that's going to take a whole nother several hours of going through achievements. So, I don't know. I might do a few basic ones, but it's probably what I'll do. It probably won't be quite as much as the first Zombies Ate My Neighbors race or the Yoshi's Island or DKC2 race that I did. Yeah, see, that might be the only game that I could really legitimately speedrun, but I don't know. Speedrunning just takes the fun out of any game for me. It doesn't matter what game it is, even if it's one that I'm really good at. I just don't... I don't know. I just like casually playing through. Extremely tired from all the GT6 you were playing. Well, it was... Yeah, that was actually after GT6 was shut down. Because wasn't it March of 2018 when it shut down? We did the race in July of 2018. So, I'm not really sure. But that does conclude the off-road section, which I did in, I think, less than an hour. So, wow. Even though I had to redo that one minigame. Still very, very quick. And, yep. Say goodbye to the Equinox. Alright, and hello to another cutscene.
All to play for as we go over to the next series, Classic Muscle.
Hey, Baker, classic muscle. Looks like they're playing art too.
You can tune all you like, but the Forge will still win.
Oh, Lock Forge is known for their muscle cars.
Ha! I got one word for you. Mustang.
Grandpa, we're trying to watch the TV. Yeah, turn it up.
The Muscle Cars series is all about raw power. But it's not just about straight line speed in this series. These engines certainly pack a punch, but it's still the driver's skill that really counts.
Thanks, Tom. Still sticking with your Ford prediction?
Sure am, Gary.
Just like you said it was gonna rain today. So, let's head over for the start of this, the Classic Muscle Series.
Alrighty. Oh, and this is my favorite, of course. Geez, I haven't been streaming even 2 hours. I could go longer, but I think it's probably a good place to stop. So yeah, Classic Muscle. Before we stop, though, yeah, I agree with you, Ben. Playing through at your own pace and admiring the game. Exactly. But before we stop, let's get a taste of what we're going to get to choose from in the next section. Oh, man. Oh, it looks like we have to use this because I don't have enough points for anything else. The 87 Camaro 5.7 liter IROC Z. Actually comes in other colors besides red. Hey, I'm okay with that. And Chevy Nova SS Coupe. The Camaro actually looks better. Or it should be. It's 24 years newer. Yeah, it has higher top speed, and somehow this thing actually has decent handling. Oh, and then the 67 Camaro. 67 Camaro, not the 69 Camaro. Yeah, a huge engine but no power. Yeah, it only has like 220 horsepower with that humongous 5.7 liter engine. Kind of crazy, ain't it? You can't even really tune it up that much. Like in GT4, it doesn't even really tune that significantly. Oh, the Bel Air. But I cannot afford this, so I actually had it in my mind that I was wanting to use it, but cannot use it. That'll be alright. Honestly, the Camaro it's going to be as good. Basically, you just pick one of these other ones just for the fun of it. Oh, look at this. 58 Corvette Roadster. Dang, it actually has worse handling than the Bel Air. How is that? How does that have worse handling than the Bel Air? I'm confused. Well, you can see the things we could be dealing with, but